Come fly with me, let's fly away.
Now?
Yeah. No.
Where were you born at?
Born? I was born in Czechoslovakia. But that was not even a country at that time. My parents were on a visit there. My baptismal certificate says I was born in New York, and that's what I've gone by ever since. But I was originally born in Czech, and there was no country there. That was the Austria-Hungary Empire. They made Czechoslovakia, then they lost it again after World War II. And now it's some kind of Czech Republic or something. It's not quite the same.
Which,
I'm telling you, and that's...
So what brought you to America?
Oh, my family was there on a visit. And my mother, whom I don't know at all, I've never...
Wait, was your mother actually from USA?
No, my mother and father were both from Europe.
Oh.
But he served in World War I and got mustard gas, and he had to be hospitalized periodically because they didn't treat it properly in those days, or post-syndrome or whatever they call it now. They didn't have it in those days. So periodically, but she was so smart, and I don't know her. I don't have any memory of her at all. But she made my sisters and myself the wards of the Red Cross. The Red Cross became our parents. And I was put in an institution at 2 years old. And I stayed there until I was 17. My sisters were older, so they didn't have to move. They wanted to put blacks in the home way back then, and the board of directors said no. So anyone, the city, the state, or had any entitlements coming in, it was a half orphan home, had to leave. So I had to leave and go to Philadelphia. That's how I got to Philly. But my sisters were both older. They had graduated. They were living in New York in a hotel for women. They married shipmates from World War II. One of the guys was from the home, Joe Curtin. That's Judy in California, who's extremely successful. That's her oldest child. But her father was killed up in the Catskills, where we used to go every summer as children. I went up there for 16 straight years. It was like a second home to us up there. But he ran off the road, his whatever, but he was killed. So I brought the family to Ocean City. That was my sister and her 4 children, Judy, Joe, Joanne, and Jody. And Jody was a very sick child. She spent almost a year in Children's Hospital in Atlantic City. Well, there you go. They're your cousins.
Do you remember your mom's name?
No. Somebody said it was Mary.
Oh, yeah, it's Mary. I asked Aunt Ann before she passed away, and I remember we laughed about it. It was like almost forget about it. It was like Mary Forgetta something.
Oh, I see. I'd never know.
Yeah, I wrote it down somewhere.
Well, see, you might have that. But they knew her, and they were both older.
I thought she died when you were born.
Huh?
I thought she passed away when you were born.
Well, she might have. I don't know.
That's what I thought. I always thought it was in childbirth.
I believe that I was with the family up until I was 2. I believe.
Okay, that's news. I didn't know that.
Into an institution, and
Jody. What were you gonna say, Bubby?
Do you have 2 sisters?
I had 2 sisters. They were both older, but they married shipmates. That's how Sophie...
What's shipmates?
Shipmates were guys who served together aboard a Navy ship. And Annie married somebody from the home, Joe Curtin, who was a terrific young guy. Terrific. He was bigger than I was. He used to beat me up, so I know.
Pack up, let's fly away.